for the Western Conference semifinals. This should be a good one, and 2K Sports welcomes you to the NBA playoffs. Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. The starting fives for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. You take a look at the Trailblazers. They're facing elimination, and the fans in this building know that this could be their last game of the year without a tremendous effort.
Things are looking awfully bleak, no doubt about that. They've got an uphill struggle, but it all starts with just one game. Just win one time, and then get a little momentum, and you never know what can happen.
And that's kind of the situation. I think the important thing is for them to get off to a quick start in this game, get these fans into it, and prevent any kind of anxiety or unsettled atmosphere from setting in.
Here's the Beast. The feed to Summers. Lets it go from deep, and that one's good. Summers has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times. Beautiful finger roll to cap that drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
Took him no time at all on that one.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
And the call will go against the Prodigy. That's his first foul.
That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
Inside with the pass to Buckets. Off target with his three. The Blazers on offense. They want to put some distance between them and the loss on Monday.
Well, you hate to say it, but they showed a lack of heart at the defensive end in losing that game. Just no effort.
You know, I know the fans don't want to hear it, but you're exactly right. There was no energy, no assertiveness, no aggressiveness. The defense was just lifeless. It's not a night that they're going to look back on fondly.
The Warriors shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Good on both.
Boy, this free throw shooting, just another reason he's such a good all-around player.
The Trailblazers have gotten their first three shots to go in for them to start off this game. Here's Eaton. And Portland again with the bucket.
4 makes on 4 tries. Everything's falling early. 100%. Can't do better than that.
Savanovic the pass to Black Hole. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
No good from Brock.
First miss of the game after 4 makes, so it's been a hot start.
Inside with the pass to Buckets. Good on the triple. Buckets got 5 points so far.
And you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Here is Summers, guarded by Kerr. And there's the pass to the Wizard. Here's the Beast. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And now, let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Look at Black Hole. You know what you're going to get from him day in and day out.
Well, you always want to shoot a high percentage, and that goes back to the kind of shots you get. There's no better time than the postseason to knock down most of the shots that you take.
Passes it to the Wizard. Here's the Beast. Lets the three fly. That's good. The Beast's got his second basket of the night.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively. Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Yeah, what a way to wrap up that possession.
Here is Summers. Here's Brock. It's rebounded by Black Hole. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Golden State's head coach and I were able to chat. He told his players before the game that they need to treat this the same as if it were an elimination game for them. He said, when you've got an opportunity to close out a series, you've got to take advantage of it. He wants to finish this thing right here and now. He wants no doubt left over when this thing is all said and done, guys.
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
Yeah, that's part of what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
That first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to the Wizard. Lets it fly. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Summers. Shot is no good. And Golden State will come the other way. Insanity to pass to Buckets. That's good. Buckets got his third basket of the night.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this moment.
And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession. Long range from the inbound. Offensive rebound. Here's the Professor. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. The Professor's got his second basket.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Buckets passes to Huntington. Buckets outside Curry. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Summers. The putback, the Wizard, cleans up the mess with the Savage putback flush.
That is a booming putback. Step aside, fellas.
They wanted nothing to do with him there.
At least not with the ball in his hands and the rim in sight.
Portland grabs the miss.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
Here's Featon. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And they now lead as the free throw. Drops for him. Both good from the line that time. Here's Curry. He passes to Insanity. Buckets. The pass to Insanity. Feeds to Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Offensive rebound, Summers, and so he draws the foul on the shot and trip to the line to shoot two.
Great job. Taking right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left him no choice but to foul there.
Portland shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Grant is checked in for Portland.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA and other big men.
Warriors trail by 4. Curry passes to Huntington to halt the run, and he sinks the layup.
Boy, has there been any defense played yet in this game?
Nope, this game has been all about rapid-fire offense early.
Here is Summers, guarded by Curry. It's stolen by Curry. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Boy, smooth and graceful. How about the hang time? That's impressive.
Grant kicks to Summers for 3. The shot's good for one. The Beasts got 8.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
There's the pick. Curry passes to Black Hole. And it's no mistake on the slam dunk.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far as say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk.
I can feel that.
Send a message.
Yes, sir.
A message and put it on the highlight reel for later. Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
And the Warriors making a change here. Both free throws good from the Wizards. Warriors trail by 3. Buckets. Henderson defending. No good for Buckets.
Excellent challenge. He had a hand right in his face as he took that shot.
Yeah, you could see the hitch in his release because of it. It was fantastic defense.
No good from Grant.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Anderson dishes to Green. Buckets. Anderson outside. Pass to Green. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
Now here's Henderson. Here's Simon. Lays it up and dunks it in.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Warriors trail by 3. It's Anderson with the drive. Passes it to Wiggins. Golden State moving the ball around. Pass to Buckets. Soft touch off the glass.
It's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they've taken away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that.
Wide open. And again, it's Portland converted. Golden State's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And the layup's good off the glass. Buckets got his second bucket of the night.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
The Wizard misses the jumper.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
No good from Buckets. Portland leading. Grant up top. Dishes it to Henderson. A finger roll finish at the bucket. Henderson's got his first bucket in this one.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top three-point shooters in the playoffs. And you look at the Wizard, third in the NBA. He's someone that if you leave him alone, he's going to knock it down.
Well, you know, the three-point shot, Kevin, can be a game-changing play. I mean, I've seen games become blowout and blowouts become close thanks to the three-point shot. It's a huge asset, and these guys capitalize on it big time.
Boy, how's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, it sure was. I mean, he didn't waste any time getting down the court, did he?
The pass to Buckets. Banked in off the glass. Buckets got 6.
Boy, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
Come on, back it up, man.
Off his leg. And the official saying it was kicked. Seconds left in the first. That traps.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hit.
Warriors trail by 5. Abdul Karim. No good with the triple.
In terms of rebounding, it's been a sensational opening quarter.
I like sensational. That's a good word for it.
Pass to Simon. Latrey. He passes to Avdia. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to Portland. Now return possession. 8 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. 4 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. No luck. Here's Grant. And it goes as the official calls.